Welcome to Share Fun Vibe, the place for travel tips, deals, news, fun, and laughter. And I say laughter because we are in the happy season. Some people say it's the silly season. But as I start looking towards the new year and to see where our travels will take us, I reminisce a bit about two young ladies that I met. And they really opened my eyes up to something new. You know, one of my biggest desires was to see the Caribbean. After all, what good is it to say you're a Caribbean girl if the only Caribbean country you know is yours? So on my discoveries throughout the Caribbean, I discovered something very important, that I've seen enough to know there's so much more to see and experience. Having met this wonderful lady from Guadeloupe, where she says Guadeloupe, I discovered the French Caribbean is a world all in itself. And so as we journey through 2019, we want to discover those places that we don't hear about every day. And we want to see all the beauty and the majesty that encapsulate those destinations. But if that wasn't enough, I met an absolutely amazing young lady, a French translator, just this year from she was from Martinique, another one of our French Caribbean neighbors. And she painted such an amazing picture. And then I saw this video and it really made me go, ooh, ah, ah, wow. And you're going to do the same. Martinique is so wonderful, so beautiful, lots to discover. French Creole in a Caribbean vibe filled with colors and, oh my goodness, you know the food, right? But the hilly terrain and all that there is to conquer makes Martinique a must-see and do destination. And I think we're headed there. So stick with us here at Share Fantastic Travels and Resorts Limited and see where throughout the Caribbean we will take you. Take a look at beautiful Martinique.
There are countless reasons for exploring Martinique, the French Caribbean island at the heart of the West Indian archipelago. Its 435 square miles of mountainous terrain, dense tropical forests, crystal clear rivers, and idyllic beaches. Not to mention Montpellier, lording majestically over the Bay of Saint-Pierre, are just some of them. But Martinique has so much more than breathtaking natural beauty. It is an island of many facets that delivers to its visitors a singular and unforgettable Creole adventure. This winter, Martinique is rolling out the red carpet to North American visitors, with more than 28 direct flights a week from Fort Lauderdale, Miami, New York, and Montreal, Canada, from which Norwegian has just inaugurated its service from Pierre-Elliott Trudeau International Airport to Martinique's Aimé Césaire International Airport. For Americans, Norwegian Air, now in its third season in the US, has increased service for the 2018-2019 season compared to previous years. Lucky New Yorkers will have 6 weekly flights from JFK, and Floridians will benefit from 4 flights a week out of Fort Lauderdale. American Airlines, which flies to Martinique all year round, has up to 7 flights a week scheduled out of Miami. Cruising in Martinique is looking good, better than good. Last year, the island welcomed more than 643,000 cruise visitors from over 345 port visits. This cruise record was achieved in part as a result of the infrastructure developments, improved welcome facilities, and diversification of the activities on offer to cruisers. In September, these efforts were recognized by the distinction awarded to the Grand Port Maritime, the country's main port, as runner-up in the Port of the Year category of the Sea Trade Cruise Awards. Dive lovers will find true happiness in the crystal clear waters of Martinique. Divers of all ages and abilities can plunge into the diversity of its underwater world and explore the colorful and abundant life of the coral reefs. In addition to these natural assets, the island has no shortage of quality dive infrastructure and professional certified dive outlets poised to help visitors experience the unforgettable, with no worry for their safety. Beyond its lush nature, powerful and pervasive authenticity, superb gastronomy, and best rums in the world, Martinique possesses a diverse and high-quality mix of accommodations. This year is notable for the reopening of Le Diamant-les-Bains, built in 1945 as the first tourist class hotel of the island. To its new visitors, this 4-star lodge located across from the Rocher du Diamant will provide high-end services in an idyllic setting. After major renovations, the Bamboo Hotel has at last earned its 3rd star. Nestled in the heart of Trois-Îlets, right on the beach of Anse-Piton, this establishment has a new extension, rich vegetation, traditional activities, and shows that set the mood for a colorful, stress-free holiday. There are also new things happening at Club Med Les Boucaniers. This all-inclusive holiday village located on Sainte-Anne's magnificent beach at Pointe-Marin has completely redone its signature restaurant, Le Lot. Visitors will also love its tropical garden and large menu of activities and excursions. Once set up with accommodation, it's time to head out on an adventure. New to the scene in January 2018, Wada proposes land and sea-based activities using 100% electric vehicles. And for a memorable cultural experience, visit the Savane des Esclaves. The 7-acre site, complete with a traditional medicinal garden, covers 400+ years of Martinique history. Awarded 3rd Best Museum in the Caribbean by TripAdvisor's Traveler's Choice Awards 2018, Savane des Esclaves is the high temple of Martinican heritage. This season, the Martinique Flying Regatta, the first international event devoted to hydrofoil sailboats, will take place for the first time in the Bay of Fort-de-France from November 17 to 24. On land, from November 27 to December 2, the Raid des Alizés is back in Martinique for a women's nature-based sports adventure. And from December 8 to 9, Trans-Martinique reaffirms its standing as one of the most beautiful competitions in the Caribbean. Carnival festivities are scheduled from Sunday to Wednesday, March 3 to 6, 2019. Groups will parade through the streets to the beat of the drums and sound of spider conches. The International Martinique Surf Pro competition returns for its 5th time and will see male and female surfers from all over the world come to tame the waves along the shores of Basse-Pointe. Still on the water, the Tour des Yoles de la Martinique will celebrate its 35th anniversary in the summer of 2019. The week-long competition is a unique mix of nautical challenges, festival atmosphere, and popular jubilation. And on a festive note, the Bacca Festival will be back for its 5th year in Martinique. This unmissable summer musical event features local and international programming in a dreamlike setting. So this year, head out on a Martinican encounter. The island awaits you with open arms.